worrying that we're going to see another COVID-like global pandemic.
You should probably start stocking up on toilet paper.
Human Metapneumovirus, or hMPV, is rapidly spreading throughout northern China. But what is it, and how worried should we really be? The virus causes flu and cold-like symptoms, and in some cases it can cause more serious illness like bronchitis and pneumonia, especially among children and the elderly and people with compromised immune systems. It's transmitted by sneezing and coughing, and there's currently no vaccine. So all of this might sound quite familiar, but unlike COVID-19, this isn't a new illness.
This is not COVID-2. The reason why COVID spread so rapidly around the world was such a challenge was because it was new and there was no pre-existing immunity in the human population. That's not the case with this virus. We've known about it for over 20 years now, and it's been around for decades. So there is much greater coverage in terms of immunity around the world.
The first confirmed cases were discovered in 2001 when it was recorded in the Netherlands, but medical experts say that it's actually been around for a lot longer than that. Paul Hunter, a professor in medicine from the University of East Anglia, says almost every child will have the virus at least once by their 5th birthday. As for why China's having a particularly tough time with it right now, well, one expert told me that it might be a rebound phenomenon post-coronavirus after China's zero COVID policy and long lockdown. So what's happening here in England? Well, there has been a significant increase in the numbers of those testing positive in the last few weeks, but the December figure is only slightly up on the previous years. It's part of the cocktail of winter viruses, another expert in immunology says. And if you've been affected, rest, take on fluids, and try not to spread it to others. And if you feel really unwell, go to your GP. So while it all sounds quite similar to COVID, experts say it's unlikely to cause a similar pandemic. And while there's no vaccine right now, they are being worked on.